I think that YWAM generally has a value to be relevant, and that everything that we do it in such a way that we want to display it, not just say it. Unfortunately, another commonality in YWAM is that you can exist within very dynamic communities, but your focus isn't necessarily that community. Your focus is in training or mobilizing people to other unreached areas around the world. However, the nature of mission today is that it's not only about going somewhere, but it's about reaching those that are around you at any given moment. So people movement, people mobilization has made the mission field come to our back door.
I would actually want to add a fourth word to that, a fourth L. Living, loving, locally, long term. The notion for me is that of incarnation. And incarnation is the putting down of roots. I believe that city ministries, and very often city groups, remain for a longer period of time. A lot of YWAM has been historically short-term mission, and we've not learned everywhere how to do long-term ministry.
For me, living and loving locally is all about where we choose to live. And I think the thing that I really like about YWAM San Francisco was that they chose a location that's right in the middle of the neighborhood. Open our front door and missions is at your doorstep. We don't have to walk more than 6 inches and we're already engaged with people on the street.
I remember Eugene Peterson translating the passage in the Message where he said that, you know, the Word became a real person and came into our neighborhood. And that's what we're really all about, is being rooted locally as people that demonstrate and declare the love of God, so that we really know the people around us and understand them. And it's really about being rooted in your community rather than just coming and going and coming and going.
It looks like being present in the community, getting to know women in the streets, getting to know where Sam stays during the day, or where Liz hangs out and drinks during the afternoon, or where so-and-so sleeps at night, and getting to know those places and going to those places.
A lot of times there's tremendous opportunities because you were in close proximity next door to people in need. There's homeless people that lived in abandoned places. So just when you walk outside your door, you had a diversity of people. And so it's very easy to enter into relationships here.
Everything we do is in collaboration with our neighborhood. So we're never wanting to be there as the answer per se, but we're there simply to live and to love and to see how that is how the kingdom of God then rises up out of the neighborhood.
Long-term ministry in an urban setting goes beyond just the YWAM location or the YWAM particular ministries, but there's all kinds of interrelationship, whether within the Christian community and even the secular community, the political community, local government. There are all kinds of relationships with media, with the arts community, the student educational community.
I started to build relationship, and I started to make friends with a lot of people that didn't know the Lord. And something that I learned really quick is just because they don't know the Lord doesn't mean that they don't have amazing hearts. And I was really challenged by how much they love people. And actually I started to learn so much from my non-Christian neighbors that they truly can change their society by love, by following the principles of God, even not knowing the author.
Living and loving locally is that of being present in your community and being participants to the conversations happening in the city context. Not from a top-down approach and not just as a single voice monologue kind of thing, but participating in conversation where what the others have to bring to the conversation is significant as well, and actually have takes that actually contribute to the developing of our own theological framework. So that's what living and loving locally, long-term, because there has to be the continuity of a relationship for it to become a relationship of trust,